you? How are you guys? I am Konstantinos. This is Lovely Simracing. I am ecstatic. Ecstatic. Last race I had on Tuesday was a win. It was a win. I really like, I know it was split six, okay? But let's not forget, I dropped the split six because I made a mistake with LFM while developing LFM. So that kind of dropped me down 90 ELO, so I dropped down to split six, but still, it's a win. A win is a win. And I am so happy for it. Yeah, I know. I like Imola anyway. So hopefully tonight I will be able to have an equally engaging race and good results. I say 2 for 2, but you know I can't get a win. It's hard. It's hard. I'm still like, for me, it's even hard to maintain first position, just because I get like, nervous or anxious or whatever, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're here for the fun. There was a really interesting topic, a very good topic raised by Jamie Kennedy on Twitter, Red Ken Racing. If you don't follow him, go over and on YouTube and follow him, and Twitter and everything. And he basically asked, how do you cope with mental health through sim racing, or how does sim racing affect mental health? And I honestly answered that for me, sim racing is the therapy. Like, I've had a huge day, a very long day, very tired. I come up here, have a few races, and I've seen this time and time again. People just, rage quitting and all that. I only maybe perhaps rage quit once. Usually, like, even when it's completely not my fault, even when I don't deserve to be last, on merit, I still just get back in and start driving. So it is a huge issue. But I do this for fun, this is not my day job. If this was my day job, it would be a completely different discussion. But I'm also assuming that for the largest number of people that do sim racing, it's not their job. Like, I can only imagine just a few hundred people might be doing this as a profession. So for everyone else, this should not really, like, I don't even know where to begin. Like, for me, it's like, boom, you did something, it went bad, sour race, fine, let's do something else. So yeah, it's a really good issue. Like, if you go over and follow him on Twitter, maybe respond to his tweet. How do you cope with mental health through sim racing, if it's something that actually affects you or not? Yeah, it'd be interesting to read those on the thread there. Other than that, what else has happened since Tuesday? Oh, wow. I have been working with LFM on bringing a far deeper integration for the Lovely dashboard. In fact, this is for Lovely dashboard version 2.1. It won't be for version 2, as it's a bit too soon for that. I'm squashing all of the bugs that you guys have been sending me. So if you have been in my Discord, there are a few things that are not working well, and I'm squashing those out. And next week, sometime towards the end of next week, I'll be opening up the version 2 as a public beta. So you all can just join in and download it from my Discord and try it out and let me know how it goes. But I've been working on integrating LFM even deeper. And the same integration will go for pit skills, but I'm working with LFM first, as it is a platform that is being used by most, if not all, of you. It is certainly something I've been using. And deeper integration, it's not just the little thing here saying that, your ID in your next race and all that stuff. Deeper integration means that I'm working on a version of the dashboard that will show you strength of field of the race that you're about to join. It will show you opponent ELO and safety rating if we want to have that. I'm working on all these things. And I think most importantly, one thing that I really want to put in is ELO prediction. So calculating ELO while you're in the race. So if you're going down or up. Like, because sometimes ELOs, it's we shouldn't even be, I know we shouldn't be calling it ELO. You know that, right? It's ELO. It's a name. It's a last name. The guy who invented it. It's ELO scoring. ELO ranking is for chess. So let's just call it ELO and agree that that's actually a name. It's not. It doesn't stand for something. Anyway, so ELO. I keep on saying ELO. Shit, Flint. ELO. Exactly. So ELO ranking is very complicated, and it's a zero-sum complicated. So when you join a race, you all join with your ELO ranking, and it's raining. Beautiful. And depending on where you start and where you finish and where your other opponents start and finish, you either gain or lose ELO rating. And that is why I want to actually have, if it's a LFM session, have that in the dash as you're racing. I rating is a different thing. I don't know how to control that. I don't even know how you calculate that. The I rating gain and loss that's in the dashboard, it just comes from SimHub. I don't know how to calculate it, but because I'm working with Boris from LFM, I have the way to calculate the same way he calculates the ELO rating during a race. So the ELO rating prediction in the dashboard would be, and this is all my thoughts right now, nothing is actually solid. So it would work basically every time you cross the finish line, then it would just calculate your ELO rating based on your position and your opponent's position as well. Should I have to go on wet tires, I think? Should it be wet? Should it not be wet? I'll just... Oh, what am I going to do? What is this? Is it... It's 10:30. It is wet. It is wet. Let's just go out with wet and see how it goes. Yeah, it's going to be a confusing session. I was hoping for something really good, but I don't know. Let's just go. It's going to be completely wrong because I don't have a proper wet setup. Yeah, well. What the heck? Jesus, what? I don't believe this stuff. Why? Why? Dry in 10 minutes, yeah, but I can't go out without wets, I think. I think wet is required. It is really wet. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Exit's clear. Push. Let's get some heat to these brakes.
Let's get some sound up. That better? How are you, Flint? Is everything good on your end? Where do the wet tires need to be pressure-wise? Huh?
Okay, Costas, 10 minutes.
I have no idea.
That's 10 minutes left.
Oh crap, I just recalled. I don't know where they need to be pressure-wise, the new wet tires. I remember the old ones were like 29 PSI, but where should these be? Do you know, Flint? Help me. Help me, Flint. You're my only hope. Oh yeah, I'm known for drifting. Ain't I? 29. Oh, so they haven't changed. So the wet tires are pretty much like they were. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can do anything. I don't even know if this is a good setup or not. Pressures are rather high. Temperature is rather high as well. Track's 29. Air is 25. No, I just pushed too hard.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Yeah, now everything's slipping. Oh crap. Gonna have a bad race. Is that it?
Yellow flag.
I need to be very careful. Pressures are really high now.
Incident clear. Green flag.
That's gonna be a hard one. Acqua Minerale will be super hard there for sure.
New fastest lap for Hunt. 150.14.
Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's just take it from there. I'm not gonna go in and change the pressures. I'll leave them as is. Hopefully they'll still work for me. I need to brake a bit earlier for this turn. Ain't gonna work there. Well, let's just do this. How's the stream? It's giving me some weird numbers here. Is it smooth?
Green flag. Sector 2. P6. Front brakes are pretty hard. Sector 2 is 0.25.
That's very slippery there. And here it's super slippery. But I think I can go a bit lower on TC. Maybe fix my exits a bit.
Yellow flag.
Okay. Let's see where this 151 will take us. Fastest lap was 150, I think.
Green flag.
150.137. Okay. Let's throw it around a bit, see where we can do. Less traction.
Okay, Costas. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Sector 3 is clear. The brake temps look good.
Have fastest first sector.
Sector 2 time is okay.
And I have fastest sector 2.
Possibly fastest lap for Hunt, 149.74.
149, huh?
Yellow flag. With no incident, green
That's where I'm
flag.
losing a lot of time.
Fuel left.
Losing a lot of time there. I was in my purples, but now I lost it. That downhill is a pain. P2.
Sector 2.
I almost had P1 here.
First session.
Now I'm going to lose it. I have the guys ahead. Session is going to be dry though, so completely different story.
Is now green. You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go a bit slow
On your right, clear right.
and try and get some space and do one fast lap in the end.
Running confused, mate. Watch the track limits. Please cost us.
What are you doing?
Yellow flag in sector 1. Very little fuel left. Green flag in sector 1.
In 10 minutes we'll have sunshine. Sunshine.
Blue flag.
I'm P2. And it'll be a dry race, but I won't have my tires set. So that might not be a good thing.
Just 2
But
minutes
we
left.
will
It's
fight it.
ready to stop in the next 10 minutes.
Alright, we don't have 10 minutes. Race will be on dry though. What if it starts in rain? Alright, let's head out and try and do one last good lap. I know I have it. 149.7, fastest lap. Let's see if I can do it.
Yellow flag.
Oh, no, not like that. Every time I say I'm going to push, I screw it up. Because that's what I do. Alright, so let me just go load up the dry setup. Fuel, let's go 46. And I think temperature is 28, so I need to go down 3, 1, 1. Where's my screen? There it is. And 1. Hey Bruno, how you doing? How are you doing? Currently P2 on a wet qualifying, but I actually did have the pace to go P1. I just messed up the last one, the last run. So I was doing, I lost a lot of time. I kind of slipped towards the end in the last 2 corners, but I was doing something along the lines of 48. So I did have the pace, and the session will be dry. So let's hope I'll get the tires correct, because that may be an issue. The track is currently damp. What does damp mean? Today, I actually had the AC on. So it's so comfortable now, racing here in the sim. Is anybody, any of the lovely members, if you're on Discord, you can join the lovely members team voice chat, and I will be able to hear you. My stream will be able to hear you. Of course, if you go berserk, I can always deafen. But yeah, if you want to, if you're actually racing here, anyone we know? Upescu, Simon Perez. Well, that's not Checo. Don't know anyone. Last guy's called falafel. I love falafel. I haven't had a decent falafel in maybe even years. Now I'm hungry. Alright. I'm starting to make plans for my off stream for July and August. So I think next week I'll be doing something on Tuesday.
25 minutes.
Don't know if I'll be doing for the rest of the week, and then back on beginning of July, doing some streaming then, and then away again, and then on again, and then off again, and then August probably completely off for the entire thing. So what do I do?
The track temp is 29. The air temp is 25 Celsius.
What do I do? When will it stop? The track is damp. What do I do? What do I do, chat? Come on. The track is damp. It's going to stop raining in about 10 minutes. Do I go out with slicks? Do I risk it? What do I do? The guy on the left is wearing wets. I can see him. What do I do? Wet or dry? If it goes dry, I'm mostly leaning to going dry, to be honest. Because if I go with wet, then I definitely will need to change them. With dry, if I can manage to hold on to this, maybe. Fuel to add 0, tire, dry. I don't know. Don't know. Well, I won't be able to warm up the tires now in the beginning. What do I do? Chat, you're not helping me. You're not helping me, chat. At least drop a like. This is gonna be fun. Oh God. That poor line. Okay. Decision has been made. I will be going out on dry. It's supposed to go. Oh, now it's wet. No, I'm going out on dry. I'll have fun. Maybe a mistake. Maybe a mistake. Most likely a mistake. Oh, it says it'll be sunshine in less than 10 minutes. Light rain. Track is wet though. So
Follow car number 15.
I don't know what's gonna happen now. Going out, this is a risk for me. I'm taking this risk. Going up on everything. Track is wet. Out and dries. Half TC all the way cranked up. I mean, starting P4 isn't bad, but only if I can get away from these guys. But the track is wet and I'm on slick, so I don't think I'll have the grip to do that. Let's see if this pays off. If it does, it'll be a really cool trick. If it doesn't, well, it didn't. Probably won't be able to keep up with anyone now if they're on wets.
Green, green, green.
Car left. You're in the middle, 3 wide. line, clear right.
Do not forget, I'm on dry tires here.
Left side. Hold your line, clear left.
Come on, temperature. Come on, weather change. It's damp, it's drying out. Alright. It's gonna stop raining now. It is what it is right now. I'm fighting with it.
Yellow flag. Incident's clear. Green flag.
I'm fighting with it. If I can manage to keep the car on track until it dries up just a bit, it'll be great.
Sixth place. Okay, Costas. It looks like it's stopped raining.
On your left. Clear left.
Track limits. Watch those lines. Don't let him get away.
It's pretty wet in that place. Track is still damp though. There's not too much grip.
The leader has just done a 150.28. Seventh position. Mia behind is pitting now.
They're pitting for tires. Whoever got wets on will completely struggle at this point, because the tires are going to be overheating.
Cold tires are going to get heated. That's
Yeah,
20
cold tires because the track is still damp.
Hunt
Still soft on the throttle. Still being a bit too careful here.
Okay, Costas. There's a car exiting at mid heads up. At your race pace, this is good. The guy ahead's lap time is 150 and 16. Keep pressure on, force a mistake.
Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Play right.
Good move, mate.
Whoever got on their wets is actually struggling now.
The gap to Soto ahead is now 1.1 seconds.
Yep. The struggle is real.
Fastest lap for Hunt.
Wets for dry.
49.52.
Guy ahead is also struggling. I'm assuming he's got his wet tires on. Line is dry.
Terrific. Exactly what we came here for, P4. Car in front is Soto. Your rear brakes are hot. Costas, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Green flag sector 3.
Yeah, I'm trying to put some pressure on, but I'm also being very careful. I think he's got dry, although his pace is really good, but he was slipping a lot before, so I don't know exactly where he is, what he's wearing, but I think he's on dry. He followed what I did.
That's a new fastest lap for Oleg, 146.23.
But he is slowing me down, so... Especially here. It's like, damn.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. Okay, Costas, run out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Incident clear, green flag. Your rear brakes are starting to overheat. Halfway home, we're okay on fuel. Yellow flag,
On your right. Clear right.
green flag, incident clear. Okay, Costas, keep right on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. Yellow tyres are improving. New fastest lap for Oleg, 145.03. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. Your front tyres are cold. Okay, Costas, you've used half your fuel. Come on, find a way around, we're losing time.
Too much time, actually. This is for P1.
Clear right.
Good move, mate.
Left side.
No, don't you do it.
Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Just cut the track.
If he doesn't wait, I'm going to report him.
V2. V2. Soto in front is now 0.8. It's a new fastest lap for Hunt, 145.01. Brakes are hot all round. High temperatures are good.
I'm going to report all three of the guys ahead.
Car right. Clear right.
Come on, Costas. Nicely done. Look at this, mate. This is perfect. You're now in the lead.
Right side. Still there. Clear right.
Camera 2, Soto behind Simracing. It's now 1.2. Fastest lap for Hunt, 143.88. Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That's 5 minutes remaining on V1. Come on, bring it. What's your fastest lap in this session?
What the hell is wrong with him?
That lap time was 1:45.00. Sector 3 is 1.2 off the pace.
Far left. Clear left.
Costas, come on mate, defend your
Oh my god, 4 people I'm going to be reporting. Like, today I'm going to report people. I'm going to have fun with it. I'll spend 30 minutes just gathering all the video.
Hunt, 143.
Pushing your way across is not racing, buddy.
That's 2 minutes left, 2 minutes.
Both of them, Garcia Soto and Volke, pushed me, dive bomb basically, and pushed me off to overtake. So, and then we had the other two, Believ and what's his name,
50, E2.
Rart Nelka, maybe I'm mistaken, I don't know. They were just not giving up. They were slowing me down, even though they had blue flags.
This time you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Yeah, they both did. Especially Garcia Soto. He dive bomb even in the worst possible way. But this guy ahead, he pushed me, tagged me, and they just dive bombed. So he's getting reported for sure. Volke and Garcia Soto also. Don't be too happy about that.
On the podium, good drive.
Do not be too happy about that, buddy.
On your left. Clear left.
Oh, he's an asshole. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna get reported. Volke and Garcia Soto. And I'm gonna go through a few more as well. Let's look at the replay. Let's just look at the replay. So everyone started on wet. I started on dry. I assumed it's gonna get dry, and it was a good thing because I was left up ahead. But then This was like a battle I couldn't understand. So this is first and second. And then from behind us, these guys were pushing. So this is Garcia Soto, I think. No. This guy. So this is the first one. He just pushes me off. And then hits me. So he's going to get reported. And that's the first one. And then we have this guy. This guy. So watch this guy. He might be fast. I don't care. We're first and second right here, right? So look at him. I think he actually took out this guy as well. Look at him. He started tagging me at this point. Until he dive bombed. And right here. He hit me there once. Hit me there again. This is not Gran Turismo, boy. Not Gran Turismo. And then he'll dive bomb me. And knock me out as well. Yep. A completely unfair play by him. Completely unfair play. Absolutely. Tagging me and hitting me throughout. And then just overtaking like that. Anyway. It'll come. It'll come to him. I got the replay. I'll just sit and record a few things after the race. And, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to do one more race. If this is going to be a dry race, I think it'll be a lot better. But it was a P2. So Imola clearly suits me. What does LFM have to say about this? Nothing yet? Really? Nothing yet? I mean, when do you expect to update? What? I'm not seeing anything. Aha. So 70 ELO. Which is bad. Given that I rarely get anything more than, 10 at best. But SR rating, I can't see anything. So we'll just wait. We shall wait. All right, but I will be reporting both of these guys for, well, even if it wasn't the dive, like the second guy might have been a bit too tight, but he may have found a gap. Still driving and tagging, it is absolutely unacceptable because I'm losing pace. As long as he's hitting me, I'm losing pace. So that wasn't fun at all, and I will be reporting him. Like, I don't like to report, and at the end of the day, I actually said it's just a race, but that kind of behavior is what annoys me. And it'll make me feel better as well. Regarding the mental health thing we discussed in the beginning, it'll make me feel better. So yeah. All right, let's just see. When's the next race? 8 minutes from now. All right. So what did I want to show you guys? Oh, there was this thing I mentioned on Twitter. Kick.com is actually banned in Greece right now. Let's see if it's still banned. Yeah. Check this out. Let's see. You can see my screen up there. I won't put too much detail, but when I go and hit kick.com, look what I get to see. Government page saying that the specific okay, so I'll just read it out. You have attempted to access a site that provides unauthorized gambling services. By law, internet service providers are required to disallow access to unauthorized gambling sites listed on the blacklist. It is noted that participation in gambling, which is organized without authorization by the Hellenic Republic, carries severe administrative and criminal penalties. More information regarding blacklist can be found here. Funny thing is, this is from my home ISP. Actually, it's the same ISP, but it's a different, access point, whatever. If I go on my phone and hit kick.com, it works. So clearly there's some kind of mistake or misunderstanding here, because site works on my phone, doesn't work on my desktop. Then this is, I don't know why. DNS, I don't know why. It's clearly some issue. The truth is that in Greece, unauthorized gambling is considered illegal gambling. So kick.com being owned by Stake, which is a gambling company, may trigger that. But you can't just go closing. I mean, what are you going to do? Ban YouTube because someone talked about gambling? Well, you're not playing gambling, but even on Kick, you're not playing. You may be watching a gambling game or whatever. I don't know how it works on Kick. Haven't seen. I'm not into that kind of stuff, but you can't play gambling games on Kick. You watch streams of games, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong. I don't know. I'm not that kind of a person. I don't do gambling stuff, so I don't know what is what. But I cannot watch streams from Kick because it is banned. Of course, I can get a VPN and do all that kind of stuff, but yeah, I couldn't care less at this point. All right, so we're heading into the second race. So the first race was actually pretty good, but I will be reporting P1 for dive bombing me and P3 for doing the same. P1 was also very aggressive and just slapping me around, and I couldn't care less if it's it was just poor driving on his part. He just wanted to push his way, and I didn't back down, so he just basically dive bombed on the hairpin. And then Garcia Soto, who was P1, was sliding, was making mistakes. I passed him, and he obviously didn't want to lose P1, so he just clearly dive bombed and just knocked the shit out of me. So he's going to get reported as well. And then there were two more drivers that were really fast. I think they were like, I qualified P4, so it wasn't like I was at the tail end of the grid. But they were faster than myself, and I think they were in 42s, maybe even less if it wasn't for rain. And they started with wet, lousy move, obviously, and they pit for dry, and they just desperate to pass and unlap themselves, and they were just literally. I was in a fight with P1, and they got in between, and they would not back down until the P3, because it was 1 was a back marker, P2 was P1. As the relatives I was saying, 3 was another back marker, and I was in 4th. So we were trying to go around them. They make a mistake. I go behind P2, but they were still ahead of us. Like they were just pushing and sticking in between. They wouldn't let me battle with P1 clearly. They were in between, so I couldn't. So that's also blue flags where they should have just backed down. In fact, the guy that was ahead of me, and it was in between P1 and myself, was clearly struggling still. He wasn't up to pace, but he just wasn't backing down. So I know blue flags do not mean that you have to stand down and stand aside or whatever, but especially if there's a battle between P1 and P2, you kind of do have to stand on the side. If you're P20, you know, you have to sit on the side and let them battle, you know? Unless you can clear and leave, but obviously that wasn't the case because he was right there. He couldn't pass anyone, and he just kept on making mistakes. So yeah, 4 people. I will be reporting 4 people. That'll be fun tonight. I hate doing that. It's the most boring thing, recording videos for reports. Can't see my SR rating. What happened to it? I don't see any updates, any notifications from... No notifications. Okay, I don't know. From LFM saying what happened. I did get 70 ELO, I think. Let me just go to my profile page and look at the race directly. -74 ELO and minus 0.06 SR rating because of these guys. Because of them. Yeah, not good. Absolutely not good. Anyway, we'll be getting ready for the next race. And hopefully it'll be a better one. Maybe we can get a win. This was a P2. This was P2. I mean, Imola clearly suits me. I really enjoy it. Get my gloves on because previous race I thought it'd be okay because I got the AC on and everything's like nice and cool, but I wasn't. Hands were still getting icky, sticky, wet. Chat, if you're still there, try out the commands. I think they're still working. Let me try this. Is it working? It is working. Nice. Nice. All right. It's the only camera I don't have on my stream deck. So I have to manually hit it. Okay, let's go join the server. What is it? 5672. And I'm going to split 6. Well, that's interesting. I was split 5 before. Whatever. It's fine. Just want to have some good races. Imagine if I didn't lose 90 ELO. Imagine if I didn't lose 90 ELO. From that mistake with LFM. Okay, split 6. Where are you? There you are. Split 6. Connect. And it's a dry track. It's a bit cool too, which is good. Is anyone else in here? I'll leave the tires as is. Savitsky. Alright, I don't see any one of the other guys. I'll try using the sector widget on this qualifying session. Practice is ending in 50 seconds. Let's see who else is joining. So Kunin was in the previous race. Remember his name. Barbieri, I think, was also in the last race. No one else is joining? Oh, Falafel is there. Noak, I think he was a really fast guy from the previous race. I don't see Garcia Soto. Don't see Volke. Okay, let's go for it.
Exit is clear. We've got 11 minutes to get the job done. Brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. Okay, Costas, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Deleted. Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Pit exit is clear, push now. Sector 3, yellow flag. We think Rhino has gone off. Car in front has just posted at 143.60. Sector 3 is green. The fastest lap from
doesn't work like that, does it?
Okay, Costas, 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Alright, let's get a lap in.
E14.
Won't be P1, that's for sure. Not good.
Brake temperatures look good.
At least I can get a banker in.
Fastest lap for, oh no, 142.14. The guy behind has just done a 143.20. The guy ahead has just posted a 144.70.
I have fastest sector 1,
Sector 1's yellow.
but sector 2 isn't good.
Green flag, sector 1.
Let's go for another lap.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Yellow flag, sector 1 time's okay. That's the new fastest lap for Yeoman's, 141.66. Green flag, all clear. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag.
Fastest sector 2.
Your rear brakes are getting pretty hot. Sector 1 is green. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear. E12. That's your fastest lap. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. You've used half your fuel. Green flag in sector 3. You're a 10th off in sector 1.
Ah, it's off.
Alright, Costas, we need to watch these track limits. Minutes of fuel remaining.
Let's go. This will be my last attempt. Screwed it up. It's P16, I can't believe it. Wow. What the hell? How is this even possible? Let's see, can I get one more lap in? I have one more lap in. P17, how is this even possible? I've done a 42.9. Nope. Lost it all again there. Yeah, I can't do anything better. That's it.
Green flag, sector 1.
Can't believe that I'm doing this. Honestly. Wow. Wow. What the hell? 41.3. Where am I? This is split 6. What the hell? P18? No, man, that's not right. Wow. Wow. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Like, that was a freaking good lap on my part. At least I know it was my good lap.
That's the end of the session. 18th. 25 minutes. P18.
Let's do the tires. So go 2 and 6.
The track temp is 21. The air temp is 19 Celsius.
Fuel going to 46. Everything else, I'll just leave it as is. Okay. Yeah, it's super weird, honestly. Didn't expect that. I expected better qualifying. So far, I had 3 amazing races, and the previous one could have been a win if the if P2 didn't keep tagging me and then dive bomb me. But this race, I don't know what went wrong. Like I honestly like what was it? I did a 42.9, and I was 1.7 off of the pole. Damn. Wow. I thought that was a good lap. I was wrong. Anyway, it is what it is, and we'll try and work our way up. Although, given that I've seen the algorithm, I know that if you're outside of the top 10, it's very hard to gain much ELO. So I'm already starting on the back foot. But, you know, maybe we have a good race. Maybe people don't dive bomb. Maybe. What are the chances? Options, HUD. Disable that, please. Forgot it. I'm gonna need to put it back up when I do the reporting videos today. All right. Lovely folk. This will be the last race of the day. Starting P18 for really bad qualifying, although my lap time was pretty good. I mean, I will say that I felt it was good. I lost two. I did two invalid laps, which were on a good road. They had good pace, but you know, you don't know what they would come out with. But again, starting P18 at Imola. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we can climb up, you know. P18, wow. I didn't expect that for Imola, though. It's not sitting well. I don't know why. It is not sitting well with me. Alright, this is it. P18 at Imola. For Season 10, Week 12 of LFM.
Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Car left.
Yep.
Still there. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
It's fine, mate. It's fine.
Car left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Clear right, car right, clear right, car right. Still there.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
Clear right.
Incident clear, green flag.
Hold your line. Clear right.
The leader has just done a 41.86. New fastest lap from Yeomans, 41.58.
Left side. Clear left.
P18.
On your left. Clear left.
Wow. That McLaren behind me is pushing on, but yeah.
Alright, Costas. Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
Left side. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
The leader's just done 41.
Yeah, I wasn't going to win that battle.
On your left. Clear left.
Twenty to pace. Yellow flag.
Yep. Blew it.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident. Okay, Costas. The next car is Nilu.
Last.
The gap.
cannot believe I'm running last. Really bad qualifying and then screwing up the race. Yeah. No. Probably got the tires wrong. Where are they? What are they looking at? Because it's completely... Oh yeah, the rears. Oh my god. Rears are overheating. And that's why I got no grip in the rear. Anyway, it is what it is. One bad race out of 4, which is pretty much the opposite of what's actually ever happening. So I'll take it. Would have liked to avoid the drop in the ELO right now, but... what can you do? Rears are not holding on at all. They're like jelly. It's like soap. They have massively overheating. How could I have gotten them so wrong, though? I'm not even catching up to the guy ahead. What am I, in a wrong lobby? I'm doing under 43s. And I can't catch up to the last guy. What up? That one car, that's 2 cars. I got 2 purple sectors. And I screwed up the chicane. He made a mistake. Ow. Yeah. Yeah, I had nothing to lose. Plus, no one's watching. Yeah, well, a race to forget. Could have had a second win today if it weren't for Volke on the previous race. I'm just going to catch up with these guys. I'm not going to reach them at all. And it's pretty much end of story. Started P18, finishing P23. Yeah, it's really weird. Really weird. Because usually in Imola, I got this, you know? And we are back where we were. What are we, P21 now? Okay. Freebies, but I'll take them. This will be the final lap. And we are P21. Let's put some pressure. And have fun. Yeah, that turn, if you're not on the inside, there is absolutely no way of overtaking. Just putting pressure. And it worked. It worked. Pressure. Under pressure. Alright. That made me feel good. I really wanted to end up in the P10 and top 10. It just didn't work out for this race. Yeah, I mean, it was a clean race as far as, you know, incidents with other drivers. Wasn't clean as far as my driving. Oh, God. Let's go. View the replay. Save the replay. So I don't know for what reason, for whatever reason, I started P18 and I did a good lap. It's just that everyone else was so much better. And this is split 6, which is kind of fishy. Like, how did they get that low? I mean, they're really good. And they're very fast drivers, so kind of weird. I'll just wait and see what my LO rating and SR rating are from this race. And then I will bid you all good night. So let's hang on tight just a second until I update. I also need to update my supporters. I do. Interesting. Okay. This was the last race. I mean, it wasn't the best race I've had. It was fun, I guess. I don't know if it was if it seemed as fun, but it was fun on my end at least. All right, let me get these things here. Oh, actually sweating. Damn. All right. LFM updated. Nada? No. 511. So what? No, that's my SR rating. So nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. No updates. Come on, LFM. Come on. You can do it. Just letting the replay run. It should have it now. Really? That's not bad. I gained 0.14 SR and 0 ELO. Literally, I did not gain or lose. Which is why I think ELO is both awesome and crap at the same time. I started 18, finished P20. I did not gain or lose LO. I love it. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. I'm okay. I'm okay. Honestly, I'm okay. That was a hard-fought race. Don't know why. I mean, it was tires were completely off. They lit up. It wasn't. It was good. It was okay, but I didn't feel very confident for some reason. Yeah, whatevs. Didn't lose any LO, so I mean, this is what we're all doing it for. It's not the money, it's the LO. Am I right? Am I right, or am I right? Alright, so I'm just gonna switch over to the supporters of the stream. As you can see, we have a ton of lovely members, and it's more than those. As I can see, there are 104 lovely members currently. That one only says 101 because I'm doing some cleaning and removing anonymous contributors. So not everyone is there, but there are 104 lovely members, and there are like how many millions of supporters? 60. So it says 60, but I don't include the previous people from Buy Me a Coffee. So this is all from Ko-Fi. And then the lovely members, we have, actually there are 107, because I need to also include the YouTube members, which I think I am. But maybe I'm not. Don't know. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching this stream. I know it was like 2 people currently. The first race was actually really good. Very intense. Some very sketchy driving by other drivers. I will be reporting them. As I think I had the pace to be P1, whereas they actually dive bomb and they destroyed my race for win. I did get P2, so that was a good race. Retro, you are here. You are here? Really? I was a very lonely one. I don't need anyone else, man. I only need you. That's it. Only you. But if I had, like, 300 people watching, that'd be cool too. But I would only pay attention to you. Okay? So this is just between us. So let's keep this as a secret, right? Now it's just between you and me. No one else is watching, and no one else can watch this stream. That's it. Yeah, man. No, it's fine. It was a bit quiet, to be honest, today. And I didn't have, like, the first race was good. Second race was kind of lousy. I don't know what was wrong with the second race. I don't know. Qualified P18, whereas I've been top 5 every single time. So I don't know what the pace was wrong with my pace. And I was in split 6, so it wasn't like, split 1 and I can't catch up, because I know I'm not that fast. But again, don't really know. And then from P18, I struggled a lot. Had a few incidents, my mistakes. Lit up the tires, fell to last, and eventually finished P21 or P20 or something like that from P27. So there were some really good, hard-fought battles. I really love Imola, so I'm probably going to do some racing off-stream just to enjoy it and take it all in, because I really love Imola. And who knows, maybe I get some more wins. But besides that, next week I will be releasing the Lovely Dashboard version 2 as a public beta. So anyone in my Discord can download it. Version 2, it's basically a complete rewrite of everything that's going on in the Lovely Dashboard. Everything is new. New widgets, new settings, new ways of using it, new information, new UI that's been slightly altered to fit as many possible screens without clipping on the left and right or top and bottom and all that. Everything's written in JavaScript, so it should be far, far more faster and far more reliable. There are 0 game restrictions, so Lovely Dashboard will be working natively for 6 sims, but you will be able to just turn on Gran Turismo, for instance, and whatever data you have, it'll show up on the screen. Not everything will be available. I'm not currently supporting all sims. I'm supporting 6 sims. And everything else will still work, but possibly not all the information. So I have tried it on Gran Turismo. It's okay. I mean, you get gears, you get speed and RPM, and you have the map and some other stuff. And I think you also have lap times or something like that. But it's not all there. It depends on what the sim basically provides as data. But anyway, next week, that is going to come, possibly on a Friday. And then I'm going to, once it's released, I'm going to be just bug crushing and try and get the final release on sometime in July, end of July. I can't promise anything sooner. Sometime in July, getting the final release. And I already started working on version 2.1. Secret. No. Version 2.1 will probably focus on integrating more with the online services. So imagine putting your ID, or maybe not ID, maybe a personal private key that you would get from LFM or Pitskill, putting it in the settings of your dashboard, which is a personal file, no one else sees it, and having, the stuff that we already have, which is countdowns to the races you've signed up, but also getting strength of field of the race that's upcoming, getting all your opponents' ELO and SR ratings, and probably most importantly, again, this is all, speculation right now because I'm exploring all of this stuff. It might be working good on a server, might not work good in SimHub, but this is the goal. Most importantly for LFM and possibly Pitskill is getting an LO prediction, gain-loss prediction during the race. So as you're racing, it will calculate possibly every time you change the sector or every time you cross the finish line, it will calculate your LO based on your opponents and yourself, your position. And it's a complicated piece of math, which I won't be doing within the script. So that's what I'm working on, trying to build some sort of backend for the dashboard. So it'll just call something, and hopefully it'll get some data fast enough for it to be useful. But anyway, yeah, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. So please, I mean, at any point when you watch this stream, I would really appreciate any support. And I'm not saying this as someone who's building the lovely dashboard and giving it out for free. I'm also speaking on behalf of Nicolas from SimHub, Boris from LFM, and I don't know, Pitskill, but they're all, for all of these people. I mean, for sure, SimHub and LFM, for all of these people that are building these things for free and handing them out like myself, please support all of these projects, not just myself, but them as well. Support us. It is super important that we get that kind of support. That was kind of risky what I did. It means a lot. I mean, this will never become a full-time job. What if it could? It won't. I doubt it. It would just needs too much effort to actually become full-time. But look at Boris from LFM. Niels basically mentioned this on a tweet. Like, the top 100 are people that are actually putting hours in a day. And yet there's like 50 people that are Patreons. Why not just support them? You know, if you're using it, support it. SimHub, buy licenses. You bought one, buy a second one, give it away. I don't know. Support them. Nicolas, SimHub is a one-man show. I've been chatting with him. The guy's amazing. He's working on it single-handedly. Support him. The lovely dashboard. I'm working on it day in, day out. Actually, night in, night out. I'll be completely honest about that. So in the late hours, working up until like 1 a.m. just get the changes. Actually, I don't need to do this. It's not my job, right? I'm doing this because I am enjoying it, and I enjoy the interaction. So supporting as much as you can is important, because what if, I'm not saying this for myself, but what if one day Nicolas from SimHub says, you know, screw it, I just can't do it anymore, it's not worth it, stopping. Then we don't have SimHub. That's like, damn, I mean, come on. Imagine Simracing without SimHub. Just imagine it. Imagine Simracing today without LFM. If it weren't for LFM, we'd probably be stuck with some lousy game servers, public lobbies. I mean, it just works, you know? And I think every single one of these people needs to be supported. It's not, and I don't think anyone's asking for like 50, 60, like it's not iRacing. All right, let's be honest, it's not iRacing. It's not like you're paying an arm and a leg for a car, a track, or you want to take in like the Ferrari challenge and you have to buy a $13 track, and then next week, oh, another track, and the season costs like $150 just to race on iRacing. It's not the case. It's not the case. DLCs, we probably all get them, and they're rather cheap, to be honest. But the service of racing is free, you know? So it really deserves support. So as much as you can, whatever you can, please support all of these independent developers. And I'm including myself as the lovely dashboard, which kind of is, you know, maybe someday it'll prove its worth. I don't know. But it's important. It's important. So please do that. Do that. Go support everyone as much as you can. I know it's not easy for everyone, but if you can, it's worth it. Anyway, I think with that remark, I will be closing the stream. I will be streaming Tuesday, but I think it'll be just one stream next week. So I think it'll be Tuesday and nothing else. Going to be working remote, so I won't be close to the rig, so I won't be racing, but I will be working on delivering the lovely dashboard version as a public beta for everyone on my Discord. So with that, thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much for watching the stream. Thank you very much for supporting, and I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend, and yeah, keep sim racing. Bye.